At the Summit League men's basketball tournament is a battle of the Dakotas, with both programs from South Dakota taking on their counterparts from North Dakota. Zach Borg has more for us live from the Premier Center tonight. Hello, Zach.
Brian, we can never truly prove which Dakota is better, although we all know it's really the one in the south. But for one night at least, we can settle it on a 94 by 50-foot wide basketball floor. It all gets going in about 30 or so minutes with what promises to be perhaps the best quarterfinal of the men's tournament in 5th seed South Dakota Coyotes taking on the 4th seeded North Dakota State Bison. Now that's not something that you'd have necessarily thought back on January 18th when the Bison went into Vermilion and blasted the Yotes 103-77. USD improved the rest of the way, finishing with 18 wins. Yet the rematch in Fargo last Wednesday, while closer, was still another defeat, 82-78. With more veterans than in the first 2 years of his tenure, Eric Peterson's team has been especially good in the second halves of games, making it critical for the Coyotes to come out of the gates fast.
I think the focus going into the tournament is we have to have a really good start, and then our late game execution has to be great, because a lot of games in March come down to the final 2 or 3 minutes, like I just said, and we have to be better in those areas. So I like our team. Having 6 seniors, I think, is definitely a different feeling than last year having 1 senior.
We got to grab it first. And again, the Coyotes and Bison tip off a little after 6 p.m. 25 minutes after that game concludes, about 8:15, South Dakota State and North Dakota will wrap up the quarterfinals. Now we'll have a preview of that game coming up at 6. One big development for this 6 o'clock game coming up. North Dakota State with a couple of key injuries. Former Northern State Wolf Jackson Money is out with a broken wrist, and their other all-conference player and top scorer, Jakari White, is also out with a broken wrist. So both of North Dakota State's top scorers are out of this game. We will see if the Coyotes can take advantage in about 30 minutes. Live at the Premier Center, Zach Borg, Dakota News Now.